So just to begin with, place one hand on your lower belly and the other hand directly on top. Closing the eyes for a moment. And breathing in and out through the nose. So the mouth is closed, the tongue resting against the roof of the mouth with the tip of the tongue resting against the back of the upper teeth. So deepening the breath a little bit more now. So really, as you breathe, feel the muscles of the lower abdomen expand and really pushing out against your hands. As you breathe in, the belly is getting bigger. And then as you breathe out, the belly is moving back towards the spine. So really feel into this movement of the lower abdomen. So even this simple movement of a slightly deeper abdominal breath is helping to bring more circulation into the abdominal organs, into the digestive organs, and allow them to function to their optimum. Now gently opening the eyes, but keep that breathing going now. And the next part of the breathing I'm going to show you is a breath to bring more fire into your stomach area. So it's really to kind of fire up everything that's going to be doing the digestion for you. So this breathing is not just specific to Qigong, it's also for those of you who practice yoga. It's called the bellows breath or Bastrika. And so if you do yoga, you will be familiar with this type of breathing. And the focus for this type of breathing is on the exhale. So the reason I was getting you there to really feel into the movement of the abdomen in and out is that as you exhale, what I want you to feel is that the abdomen is really shrinking back and moving back towards the spine. The inhale is then fairly passive. You'll find that the breath just comes in naturally after that, okay? So as you're breathing in and out, you're in and out through the nose, and the focus is on the exhale. And you start slowly, and then it's quite tricky to learn at the beginning. So if you've never done this before, keep it nice and slow and really deliberate. But as you become more practiced at this breath, then what you'll find is that you can go faster. And the faster you go, the more you can heat up this area of the stomach. And it's almost like, putting fire under the pot and really enabling that digestive function to take place in a much more efficient way. So you might want to keep the hands on the belly here. So breathing in, really feel the belly expand. And then as you breathe out, focusing on the exhale, shrinking and pulling the belly in towards the spine. Breathing in, letting everything go, and breathe out, focusing on the exhale. Breathe in, breathe out. And it's like fanning, using a bellows to fan a fire. Okay, that's the idea. I'll show you from the side, and then you can see the movement. So really letting go in the lower belly area as you breathe in. Breathing out, shrinking back towards the spine. And then coming back to your normal abdominal breathing. So that is quite tricky to begin with. And if you do it quite forcefully, you might also find you get a little bit dizzy, especially if you're taking very big breaths in and out. So it's not a bad one to practice initially from a sitting position if you do find that you're hyperventilating a little bit with the force of that movement. Also, if you find that you get a bit dizzy with it at the beginning, then just take it really slowly and be very deliberate with that bellows breath as you bring it back, as the belly comes back in when you're exhaling. So those two types of breath, just that, firstly, that deeper abdominal breathing, and secondly, the bellows breath, fanning the fire kind of breath in Qigong, those two are ideally practiced about 10 minutes before you have a meal, because what you're doing is you're really energizing this whole area then, ready to receive the food and to do its job of digestion. So it's got lots of energy in there, ready to go for when you eat your meal. After you've eaten your meal, what's also a really good idea is to allow your body to rest. You want your body to rest and relax so that it has the chance to digest the food. So sometimes people go out just for a gentle walk and they might find that that helps. But if you're not in a position to do that, what you can do is just work with a little bit of a massage around the abdominal area. And we've done this many times before in order to finish up with a Qigong class, where I often will say, give your belly a rub, firstly in one direction and then in the other. So all you would do with this is really just start with little circles around your belly and then allow those circles to get bigger. So taking in more and more of the abdominal organs. So really going up to the top of the rib cage with the circles and all the way down towards the hips with nice big circles now. Close your eyes, use your abdominal breath, and really focus on the chi swirling around, energizing, but also relaxing the digestive organs. And then still with the eyes closed, decrease the size of the circle. Keep the shoulders nice and relaxed as you're doing this, smiling as well. And finishing with tiny, tiny circles just around the lower belly area, around Dantian, which is just a couple of inches below your belly button. But the mind thinking deep inside the abdominal area. And allow the hands to come to rest. And now breathing in and out through the nose, using your abdominal breath. Observing any sensations that you feel in the abdominal area or in the whole body. And also make a note of how you feel mentally and emotionally right now after your practice. And now bringing the hands together, keeping the eyes closed, and rub them until they get really, really hot. Bringing lots of chi into the palms of your hands. And then placing one palm over each eye, fingers facing up towards the ceiling, feeling the heat from the hands, traveling back through the eyes to nourish the mind. And when you feel that heat dissipate, then giving the face a little wash, a little rub, and slowly opening the eyes to bring yourself back into the room. Allow the hands to just drop down by the sides, give them a little shake, maybe give your legs a little shake out if you're standing up. So that's just a couple of little breathing exercises and a really simple abdominal massage there in order to help your body to firstly prepare itself for eating a meal and then afterwards to just relax all of the digestive organs.